Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a 1BA live edition. I am Brian McGrath along with Anthony Smoody. Smoody, what's up?
Oh, not much. What a good weekend, by the way. Fear the deer,
Smoody,
if you will.
they won because Kyrie got
Hey,
hurt.
well, tonight it's game five, and both of them are out. Harden and Irving are out. So
No,
what
Harden's
fun?
playing.
Oh, what the hell? He said he was out this morning.
No, but let's get
Chicken
right
shit.
into it, and we have comments already. Oh,
Woo!
but let's get into talk about White Sox baseball. You can hear me fine, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. If I can hear
All
me.
right. Yeah, talking about the White Sox Thursday. Sox win 5-2. Keiko with the win. Ryu with the loss. Henry with the save. Friday, Sox win 5-4. The Tigers. Henry with the win. Senior with the loss and Bummer with the save. Saturday, Sox win 15-2. Cease with the win. Aaron with the loss. And on Sunday, the Sox win 4-1. Rendon with the win. Alexander with the loss and Henry with the save. And then yesterday, the Sox was the race 5-2. Pearson with the win, Lynn with the loss, and Fairbanks with the. Let's get to the weekend, Smoody. The White Sox do what they got to do.
Yes.
So I do and sweep the Detroit Tigers over the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Friday's game was like a puzzle because I just got the end of it because I just watched the end of basketball, got the end of SmackDown, and I'm getting ready to watch the White Sox at 4-2, and all of a sudden a rain delay hits. I'm like, what is this about? And I was like, I come back, and then about 10 minutes later, I'm like, okay, they're saying night to Detroit, and all of a sudden, one out in the ninth inning, that guy hits a two-run homer. I'm like, oh shit. And
Yeah,
then it's
it's
like, and then the 10th inning was a miracle. I'm like, ha! But again, the White
yeah. I was
Sox.
coming. We're coming back from the Dogs game, which I'm going to tonight. That's where I'm at right now. Going
Where the
to
hell's
Dogs,
that?
Rosemont.
Oh, good.
Um, so
I
but yeah,
passed that stadium. I passed that stadium on Saturday. It was raining out there.
how'd you go
Game.
past Rosemont? Oh yeah, you guys went to
Well,
Indiana. Never mind, forgot about it.
yeah. So when you
But
when you go down 294, you go past the stadium. Yeah, it's right by
well,
Rivers.
it's right by O'Hare Airport.
Yeah. So it was pouring on Saturday. So thank God there was no game.
But yeah, so yeah, the White Sox doing last night the White Sox lose a heartbreaker to the Rays where
Well, you're looking at this team. You're looking at a first place team and a second place team. You're looking at two teams that could be
the Rays
potential.
they're both in first.
Well, in the
Oh
ranking.
yeah.
But
But
here's the
yeah,
thing.
go
But
ahead.
here's the thing. The White Sox, they're looking good. But like I said, this is a young Rays team that still has a chance. Remember, they haven't been in the AL, they haven't been in the World Series since 2008. So
And most of you guys what's it called? The Rays pitcher got hurt yesterday. Tyler Glass now he's on the 10-day IL with a partial UCL tear and a flexor strain.
they'll probably
Um,
they'll probably
Ryan,
be more.
Ryan did say that you can play with this, but they're going to take it. They're going to take it for he's going to be in a 10-day IL, and then they're going to go further investigation with that afterwards. So
I don't think he should play for a while. I think he should be out for the season because what if he comes back again and tears it completely? And
Ryan said that if he's out, they're going to go after Max Scherzer because he wants to get traded.
well, that's a possibility. Yeah, I would see that going to Tampa Bay. That's a good team.
So I mean, anything can happen. What are your thoughts, Moody? The White. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about that? The guy that got in the trade, a Goodwin. He had 4 RBIs in his debut on Saturday.
I like him. He's very good, very well, does job, and they look good. By the way, next weekend, no, not this weekend, but next weekend, the White Sox are full capacity. They're giving away free hats.
That's Friday night.
Oh yeah, with the Southside jerseys. But I'm so ticked off about people saying that the Southside jersey is better than the Northside jersey. Hey, they're both jerseys, so what? But if you, like I said, you have to pay a fortune to get them suckers.
Yeah, but they put more into the White Sox than they did the Cubs. That's what people were saying.
Yeah, well,
Smoothie, most people ain't a bandwagon fan like you are. So,
hey, tell that to Frankie DeFalco when he said about the first place.
but all right, now let's talk a little about the Cubs, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago Cubs Friday. Cubs beat the Cardinals 8-5. Nance
Yeah,
with
get
the
it
win.
right.
Kabir and Kimber with the save. Cubs win 7-2 on Saturday. Henry with the win, Jant with the loss, and Kimber with the save. And on Sunday, Cubs win 2-0. Davies with the win, Martinez with the loss, and Kimbrel with the save. And then on Monday they lost 5-2 to the Mets. I forgot to write down the pitching match. So what are your thoughts over the weekend? Cubs take care of business at home with their 100% capacity over the weekend, and they sweep the Cardinals.
I don't hear anything from Mr. Ryan Young. I don't hear it. Ryan, are you still talking about Kimbrel? No? Okay. Yeah, the guy that he thinks that Kimbrel is a bad closer. No, the guy's a great closer. I love how his gimmick he does with the hands.
Yeah.
You know? But the thing is, the Cubs went to their job and they did their job. They Cardinals. They should have done that a couple weeks ago when we were in St. Louis. But again, you look at the thing. That Sunday game, like I said, was a 2-hour game. That was a quick game. I'm like, holy
I know
cow.
we're doing this live, and I was watching TV, and it says the MLB announced a new rule on the foreign substances. The players to face 10 suspension they get caught beginning June 21st.
Yes, they've been talking about that. Apparently, what's been going on is players have been catching with this pine tar on their head or anything that's illegal. So if MLB umpires catch you and you get ejected from the game, and MLB catches you with it, you're out for 10 days and you have to pay a price for that. So
crazy.
They're not taking anymore. They're tired of it. They're tired of pitchers putting on their hats and their arms or whatever. It's not like Major League the movie where you put snot in the ball, where you put Crisco on your thing. You don't do that. It's not. But like I said, these players get caught with a lot. They're lucky they're not getting suspended for life because it's bad.
Crazy times right now. Crazy things. We're trying to figure out what's going to go on there. And what are your thoughts so far? Those Smoothie Cubs, White Sox have been doing good, but the White Sox need to play better against good teams, and they haven't done that this season.
Well, they haven't played any good teams yet because they've been getting some wolfing record because they got Tampa Bay, then they got to go to trash city, Houston, Pittsburgh, Seattle, Minnesota. I mean, they haven't played any good teams yet. Not until probably July 23rd when they play Milwaukee. By the way, I want to go to Milwaukee for that series.
Tony, that's 2 weeks after my birthday.
Hey, that could be your birthday gift.
Oh, Lord. Conor McGregor fights the night before my birthday.
Oh, put a sock in your...
Parties at Ryan's house.
Parties at Ryan's house. Yeah, Conor McGregor gets knocked out in 3 rounds.
Smoothie,
anyway...
You ever watched Conor McGregor? You ever even watched the UFC fight of Conor McGregor?
No, I've watched the boxing fight between him and Mayweather that ended in a draw, but I don't like to watch Conor McGregor's fights because all I do is this. Next. It's like a 1-minute fight. It's over. It's like,
not always.
Why do I bother? It's not worth it. I pay your money to watch Jake Paul get knocked out in the next round.
He didn't get knocked out.
I know they're lucky, but
it went to a draw. No one wins.
But you know what? Chad Johnson's next in line, so whatever.
So he showed Chad Johnson respect that he deserves.
He can't even catch a football. He's on that.
You can't, and we found out, and we heard that you can't catch a fly ball either.
Yeah, well, we'll get to your little thoughts in prison in a minute for that one.
But ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for everybody's favorite segment on here. It is dinner time with Anthony Smoothie. Smoothie, go ahead.
Yeah, it's dinner time at 5:00 in the afternoon. Sox go 4-1 on their nice little trip in their first place. They lose to Tampa Bay on Monday. Meanwhile, the Cubs sweep the Cardinals, but they lose that heartbreaker to the Mets. So, anyways, that's the thing. And by the way, excuse me. Game 5 tonight. Game 5. Woohoo! Now you're
good. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out Hello Chicago every Monday and Friday at 10 a.m. on the Young and Hard Network. Ryan breaking down Chicago. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out the crossover. We're going to have a morning edition. Tomorrow is going to be around noon. So eat your lunches at work with us at the 1BA podcast.
Yeah.
But before we get into basketball and playoffs, and we're going to talk a little bit about Bears football here.
Woo!
By the
way, one thing, well, it's not breaking, but Brandon's taking me to my first Bears opening day game. I've never been to a Bears opener, so Graf over there for the good seats. And Ryan thinks that he still thinks that's a cheap shot but here's the thing. I've gone to Bears playoff. I've never gone to a Bears playoff game. I've gone to a last regular season game with Reggie White's last game, to a preseason game. This better be good because I want to see Joe Burrow I want to see his leg get broken.
Oh, that was fine. That's in the second. But I'll look at the Bears. One player did not was unexcused absence. That was Eddie Goldman today at Bears mini camp. He opted out last year, and he didn't show up this year. So I understand this thing. I mean, do you think it's should Bears fans be worried that Eddie Goldman's not going to show up this year?
No, if he doesn't show up in his contract or if he opts out, that's fine. We don't need him. We
kind of do.
Well, he's gotta suck it up and quit being a big crybaby. And the thing is, I like Allen Robinson showing up. That's great. And
they Matt Nagy did announce today that mostly Andy Dalton is starting week 1, unless something changes.
That's fine.
The way that Andy Dalton's been playing in training camp, Justin Fields could still be on the field in week 1 in the second half.
Well, I see Justin Fields starting week 2 because
I think by week 2 or 3. But you still like I said, say they ended up losing week 1. If he's playing bad in week 2, you still need to put him out there with a chance that he could still make the playoffs. You can't make him go 0-5 and predict him to win 11 games in a row or 12 games in a row. You need to put him in a spot like they did week 3 when they took out Mitchell Trubisky and put Nick Foles in.
No, I'm telling you this. They're going 17-0. That's it.
Smody, calm down.
They're going for the record.
Smody, so we're talking about what are your thoughts on this? The mayor of city in Illinois says the Bears are not ruling out the possibility of them going out of Soldier Field. She wants them out of Soldier Field, out of Chicago.
Well,
why is the question? Why?
Well, because look at where it's at. Okay, here's the thing. Soldier Field was a dump, and it was a dump because it was a really bad.
But they refixed it.
But look at where it's at. It's not in the city of Chicago. It's out in the outskirts. It's off of Lake Michigan. It's cold.
But that's the only place they could put it at the time where they had room.
Well, I think Arlington Park would be better because here's the thing.
And they want to buy that thing where they can have people can park too. That's the main thing.
Exactly. That's the other thing that's killing Chicago.
Yeah.
Because they have to park, God forbid, down Grant Park.
Well, it's the same thing as the Cubs. The White Sox are the only place you can park at.
Well, Cubs just charge money. That's the frankly about that. But the Bears are in a longer occasion. I think if the mayor was smart and she gets her fat ass and do something about it, I would take that crap over there and I'd build a freaking parking garage.
For what?
For parking.
Put where?
Right. I would park it somewhere by the stadium where that.
Do you know how much a parking garage and how long it's going to take for a parking garage to get built?
Well, you just rip, or actually do me a favor. Don't build an Obama library.
Rip down the museum.
No, just rip down. What's that place over there?
What?
McCormick Place. Rip that down. Turn that into a parking lot.
Well, it is a parking garage, kind of. McCormick is.
Well,
but we have a new spot over by that hotel that we stayed at. Half an hour walking.
Do you like what the guy from Major League said? Turn this stadium into a parking lot. But I said.
So Tom was saying we'll find out more as their mandatory RTOs tomorrow and Thursday, and training camp starts at the end of next month. Now let's get in. Let's talk a little bit playoffs.
All right, my favorite segment.
Let's go. We're gonna go Friday. We're gonna start NBA.
All right, Thursday.
No Thursday. No Thursday. Friday. We talked about it Friday. Thursdays.
Did we?
All right, whatever. Just do Thursday. Then go.
All right, Game 3, Bucks beat the Nets 86-63. I'm sorry, 86-83. Kevin Durant, that shot at the buzzer should have counted.
It almost went in.
It looked good. Brooklyn's up 2-1. And then Utah in Game 2 beats the Clippers 117-111.
All right.
So, like I said, Jazz up 2-0. Friday, the Sixers beat the Hawks 127-111. The Sixers are up 2-1, and Phoenix puts a nice little stranglehold on Denver.
Did you see that thing on Facebook where that guy was beating the crap out of that one guy at the stadium?
Oh,
and then he said it was 2-0, and then he like kept punching him and keep punching him and punching him.
Phoenix is up 3-0. So what do you think?
Not many games on this weekend. They're starting to dwindle down.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that are upset. I'm a little disappointed with Denver. I'm going to tell you why, but losing down 3-0 right now is terrible.
Yeah, they struggled.
Game 3 Saturday, Clippers beat the Jazz 132-100. Jazz are still up 2-1.
Yep.
Game 4 Sunday, Bucks beat the Nets 107-96. That series is tied at 2, and Phoenix sweeps to the Western Conference Finals 125-118.
If CP3 stays healthy the rest of this and the next series into the finals, are they the NBA champions? You think they could beat the Nets or the Bucks?
Well, right now it's hard because whoever Brooklyn between Brooklyn and whoever wins that series, I told my dad, I said I think that all three series are going to probably go 7, unless Milwaukee wins tonight. But the worry I'm worried about is Atlanta and Philadelphia, because I'm worried about Philadelphia right now, because speaking of that, Game 4, Atlanta beats Philadelphia 103-100, and the Jazz beat the Clippers. I'm sorry, the Clippers beat the Jazz 118-114. That series is tied at 2. So like I said, even whoever wins that series between the Bucks and Nets have to play the Hawks if they win.
Yeah.
Because they're looking dangerous right now. That's a bad time right now.
Crazy time in the NBA. We'll see what happens. I'm not excited about this next game. Sorry.
Yeah, well, tonight, by the way, is Game 5 Bucks and Nets, and then tomorrow, Game 5 Sixers, Hawks, and Clippers, Jazz. So they go Friday.
Good Lord.
I know, they're going to all go 7 games. Speaking of Thursday, Vegas closed out the series of Colorado 4-2. So Brandon's favorite Vegas team wins.
Goodbye, Colorado. Good luck next year.
By the way, big shout out, SummerSlam will be in Vegas at the new Space Stadium, August 24th.
Yeah, I was looking at ticket prices. Not in Brandon McGrath's range.
No. Speaking of August 2nd, Raw's in Chicago. No games Friday and Saturday for the NHL.
Why is that?
Off. Well, because every series was done. They were getting ready for the conference semifinals now.
Oh, Lord.
Speaking of the conference semifinals, Game 1, Brandon's favorite, the Islanders beat the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1.
Yeah.
The Islanders have a 1-0 lead.
They never lose. They're always winning.
Well, Game 2 is tonight if Tampa Bay doesn't lose.
Then when they win, the kid goes, yeah! Don't get a life from TikTok.
If Tampa Bay loses tonight, they're down 2-0.
Grinds my gears. That was grinds my gears. It's that kid from TikTok. Yeah.
And then Game 1 yesterday, Vegas beats Montreal 4-1 as they're up 1.
It's going to be Montreal, and it's going to be the Knights and the Islanders are going to win the Stanley Cup. It's going to ruin my evening.
I'm still going with the Islanders and Canadians, and Canadians win the Stanley Cup. Eh?
Well, Canadians got to win a game before they can talk about going to the next round.
Well,
because right now they're down 1-0.
No, they're down 1-0. So that's all the playoff highlights. So,
do you think any of the Cubs and White Sox are going to make the All-Star game?
Yeah, I already voted for a bunch of Cubs players and White Sox players. I think some White Sox, but some Cubs are going to make it. Speaking of that, let's talk about tonight's games.
Sean said Smoothy for president.
They love me.
Sean, you're weird.
They love me.
They don't love you.
So go on your little baseball, White Sox and Cubs.
What are so we got the Bucks and Bucks and Nets tonight. What's the second game?
That's it. That's only. It was supposed to be Suns Nuggets Game 5, but
that didn't work out.
They closed that series.
They took that. They didn't worry about the money line. They just worried about getting the job done.
How embarrassing that you root for a guy in the MVP playoffs. He gets swept in 4 games. How embarrassing!
Did you see that nasty foul he did though at the end of that game?
Yeah,
Devin Booker.
Yeah, he slapped him around like a redhead stepchild.
What's hockey tonight?
Game 2 of Islanders.
Oh, good Lord.
By the way, if anybody would care, tonight's NXT USA.
Oh, you see who's coming back tonight?
I heard about that because
Samoa Joe is supposed to announce the GM.
Because Triple H is pissed because they released him, and that's what I heard about Regal Sunday. By the way, everybody watch NXT Takeover in their house?
I haven't watched it yet.
Terrible.
Was
it? There were 5 matches, and the world title match was a dud, and the only match that was great was the $1 million championship belt. I think right now NXT Takeover they're in your house is terrible. They brought back Todd Pettengill. It's like getting ready for Hell in a Cell on Sunday. But by the way, are you coming over Sunday?
Yeah, probably. But I don't have to work.
Well, we're having pizza, and I got to work until 2:15. But we're having pizza. We're having indoors. All right. I know that we're getting off topic, but this Sunday, Bobby Lashley. Who do you think's gonna? Do you think that Drew's gonna? This is his last chance. Do you think he's gonna win it, or do you think he's gonna say goodbye to the title for a while?
For what? What match?
The WWE Championship match. Drew versus Bobby.
I don't think they're gonna take it off Bobby till SummerSlam.
I heard that Cena's supposed to be coming.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be Cena versus Roman Reigns, and then Edge versus
Bobby.
Maybe Edge versus Bobby. I think it is.
Well.
Oh, congratulations to former W analyst Renee Young. She had a kid today. Congrats to her and Maximo. So folks, Game 2, Islanders Lightning tonight on NBC Sports. Everybody root for. Don't root for the Islanders. Maybe they'll lose.
But Cubs tonight, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock tonight. Sox at 7. And folks, Game 5. It's all about the line. But I'm telling you this. If Blake Griffin, I'm gonna lay my spoiler on you folks. Blake Griffin, James Harden, and Kevin Durant go crazy on the Bucks tonight, and they
might lose by 50 again.
The Bucks lose by 50. This series is over because there's no chance for a 7th game.
Before we go off air, did you see that? I was watching ESPN. That poor golf guy, he had a good round, then he got COVID.
Oh, that's terrible. By the way, Shane, you stupid stooge. It's not a pizza place that was on fire. It was a building in Rockford. By the way, thoughts and prayers to that building.
Yeah, it was a factory.
It was a warehouse factory, and for all the people that live out there, don't breathe their stuff in because it's really bad.
But there was no one there supposedly. I don't know if they weren't working that day or what.
I don't know, but they said it was. They said fire departments are out there. They said it was really bad. So
what started it?
I don't know. They're still investigating right now. They have to get the fire out. They've been doing it all night, but get ready and just.
But don't forget to check. Somebody, what time you work at tomorrow? What's your hours?
I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, are you coming on the crossover?
I'll be on the crossover.
All right, noon.
Sean Kennedy, you're invited. Come on, brother.
Me, Smoothie, Ryan crossover tomorrow at noon. 1BA podcast Thursday at 5 p.m. We will see you then. Thank you, everybody, for watching 1BA podcast. For Anthony, I'm Brandon. We will see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. for the crossover and 1BA on Thursday at 5 p.m. See you then.
Go Bucks! Goodbye, everybody.